Hi, air signs. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your next 24 hours and see what's going on. If you are new, look, I'm very intense, and what I'm fixing to say may be very shocking to you. First of all, I'm not suicidal at all. I have stood for my life for the last year inside of a hotel room that a lot of people don't even know that I'm stranded at, because a lot of people just get to hear what whoever's controlling my YouTube channel. They only let you hear what they let you hear. And if it's live and you get to get bits and pieces, then you do. It needs to be shared. But I'm fixing to lay my life down in a couple of days because I'm tired. And God's fixing to go after the enemy that's been here trying to pursue my life. And they will be literally haunted after this matter in a very big way by God Almighty in this situation. So I'm dealing with a murderer and somebody who has taken money to murder me, and I'm not going to let them murder me. They're going to have to chase the person who took the money to murder me from the mob, and the person who went ahead and spent the money, and now that person's going to be pursued by some people who they paid off, I guess. I don't really know, and I don't really care anymore. All parties are guilty where I'm concerned. Today is Tuesday, August the 6th at 6:24 p.m. in Kansas City, Missouri, USA. In this hotel room that I've been stranded at, been pleading for a rescue team for over a year now, where my vehicle's been broken down. They did it on purpose. Every one of these videos that I have to prove my life is a witness against somebody who's foul, that's done something nasty to me. Okay? Let heaven and earth be a witness against my words once again on a video. Cursed be they who took my music. Cursed be they who messing with my YouTube channels and running them to other countries and chopping up videos and putting their own commercials on them and taking the work of my hands, and they taking and pocketing the money that belongs to me. Cursed be they who have tried to starve me out of having food and shelter and all kinds of stuff, and murder my grandchildren. And cursed be the police department for not being upstanding, or the FBI for not being upstanding when I called them. Cursed be the White House and all that is in it for hanging up on me from the Pentagon 3 times, stating that my life was in danger. Cursed be this nation and every foul person that calls themselves an authority figure that has secret motives behind the scenes for murder and bloodshed. Thou shalt not murder, saith Jehovah Elohim. I stated in the earth reading that Samson, his last words of his prayer was, God, remember me for my eyes' sake that they poked out. And Samson got the last word, and God heard his cry, and he died alongside of everybody that bound him. And so you will be, every person that has been at the sound of my voice and done nothing for a rescue, physical rescue, just playing games behind the scenes. Those people who had the power to do something, you will die at the end of this matter as well. My prayer is like Samson, that God would hear me. And because if I got to die, I'm going to just lay down. I'm kind of throwing it around. Any person who took the life insurance policy out on me, I don't have a life insurance policy, and people need to know that. I need you to get your cameras and upload these videos and get them uploaded to as many people as you need, because these people need to be put down. I need them in jail. I mean, again, if I got to leave the earth for being innocent, they most certainly got to leave the earth for being crazy, folks. For just being crazy. They don't deserve to live for what they've done. They don't deserve to live. Anyway, shame upon them all. Shame upon the church who who's playing a game behind on the stage. It's making people think that they love God and they do nothing. Hypocrites. Y'all have the wisdom card. Yeah, so this has a meaning of an older person. So older person's out here, then older person's out here. We had a mature man that came out in the, I think it was a fire reading, I don't remember. Coffee, something about waking up to something or something in the morning. Somebody's house is upside down. If that's the White House or the castle, and the BBC came out just a second ago in the earth reading, it's upside down. Somebody's foundation is completely upside down because God said somebody's going to lose everything. And people are going to lose everything for what they've done to good-hearted people in the earth realm. I'm just one out of how many people have they done this to? I don't know. And then a triangle. There are third parties in the color green. Giant is here for envy. Show me air energy, please. Dealing with the Masons out here is what we're dealing with. Filth of the planet. Somebody act like they don't know something. Yeah, you do, you piece of freak. Yeah, you do, you piece of nutcase. The world cards, all-consuming fire, and the fire card just came out in the earth reading. I don't care how I sound anymore, folks. I just don't. I'm nobody to talk to, and I'm just telling you what's fixing to go down. I got a sound mind. I know who I trust in, but there's no way out of this thing. Nobody's coming forward. Everybody's already failed. The hospitals failed, the police departments failed, the FBI's failed, the White House has failed, the Pentagon has failed, the church has failed. I've called everybody. I've got all kinds of proven, recorded evidence on all kinds of stuff, and nobody will move because it makes everybody look like crazy. So now you're going to have bloodshed on your hand even more with me, because God's already over and over and over on my channels have said you don't touch my people, and you have touched me more than words can say. You've touched me. You have the out-of-control piece of freak that I really wish I could put my hands on and take their breath right away as well, because they deserve to die, and I want to put my fist in their freaking face for what they've done. And I mean that. God says we can have the necks of our enemies. By God, I want the neck of my freaking enemy. And I'm going to, you will be hunted and haunted once my breath leaves my body. You will not ever rest again, ever. I'm sure you don't already rest. There's something fast going on here. Something fast going on here with you all. And somebody act like they don't know something. And well, something is over. Somebody's house is upside down here in the next 24 hours. God said, live or die. I don't really know. If God does a miracle, then let him get all praise, glory, and honor. If I end up living, obviously nobody wants to die, but there's just no way out of this thing. I just will not live here in this hotel room anymore, pleading and pleading and pleading for help. I won't do it no more. So people are going to have to pay the consequence of what they've done. Queen of Pentacles. Hey, Miss Piece of Freak. Gina, Robin, piece of nutcase. Terry. Every piece of foul piece of nutcase out here. In the reverse. All right. Well, this is a piece of nutcase. The bad business deal with this ditch out here. The piece of jealous piece of ditch out here with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm being very personal. Okay, so if you are born under an earth sign, I ain't talking to you if you're upright. This is very personal, and these are jabs on purpose. This is a real freaking war that somebody started with me with no reason at all. No conversations, nothing, and they're gonna pay for my life and everybody else's life that's been affected by this nonsense. Person sits here, act like they don't know stuff. I've had conversations that are recorded about this piece of freak running around conversation. Stupidness. There's about 3 or 4 people that are born in an earth sign that I'm dealing with that's going to be haunted when I leave the earth realm. God will frame evil around you in such a freaking way, and you're going to go to torment, and you're never getting out of that freaking place. That's my prayer. Piece of filth. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. Death. Yeah, well, anyway, you're twice dead here. with that coming out in the reverse. And the past, and something about soulmates are here, and children and stuff like that. And the Queen of Pentacles is also here. I'm sure he's in the reverse as well, I'm sure. I'm just sure of it, because there's third party nonsense out here attached to some stupid stuff going on. Whoever the freaks are, and why ever they entered into a situation where I'm at, I don't know. I don't care. Show me air signs. There are death matters out here. There's shame out here. This word goes to shame. You got that straight. There's shame. You got that right. Y'all are nothing but filthy shame. There's attacking out here. You got that right. Something about enforcement also came out. Okay, well, if you were upright, you lost it. You're not anymore. I've called everybody. I have not seen any upright enforcement whatsoever. Okay, until I see otherwise, you don't exist. Okay, something about a positive change being out here. It is going to be a positive change. I'm going to make sure that people's life goes out of them for what they've taken my life from me. It says authorities know who is the right person, and they're bringing justice. Okay, well, let's see it. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm very much upset. And somebody sits out here, act like they don't know something, and whatever that upright enforcement did come out in the earth reading, it did say somebody wasn't who you thought they were in that reading. So unless God does an absolute miracle, folks, I'm not going to say I'm sorry, because I've got a righteous anger. I've got a righteous anger. There's somebody in a high position that's out here. They don't think that their kid has to face a crime that they've done. They've used connections, and it makes them look bad is why they've done it. Okay, well, aren't you some type of... Your freaking house is upside down, doofus. It's upside down. Your kid is a nutcase, and they've caused and wreaked havoc in a matter on a person's freaking life. Secrets have been out here. Somebody's secret's out. Okay, well, it says that authority knows of who the right person is around some situation out here going on. Somebody dealing with the person who's unpredictable and they need to be monitored. Well, that person should have been monitored a long time ago, folks. Person should be... somebody said you're crazy out here. I don't have to answer questions. My kid's done some stuff. Kids are right here. It's upside down. You got a king and a queen. She deliberately came in outside or upside down, and this individual, however old their freaking nutcase kid is, they're out of freaking control here. How dare you? You got blood on your freaking hands. Something in the morning times out here around something. Well, anyway, whoever just in general getting some stuff figured out, and you're dealing with somebody who thinks that their kid don't have to pay for something, I hope you get justice, because God's saying so. God's saying so. Somebody's a master manipulator out here. Well, you ain't a master. I know that much. You're not a master. Okay, God's going to take your world and turn it upside down when he's going to show you who the master is. Prayers, well, people should pray. People should freaking pray. A lot of people are going to have blood on their hands for just sitting here on some stuff just because some idiot thinks that their kid don't have to pay for something out here. Something about having compassion. Well, anyway. Most I say you're going to be shocked to know who's involved in this matter. Okay, well, somebody's up here that's known somewhere. An older person's out here around something going on. So again, shocked, being woke up on some stuff, I guess. Something about a love situations out here. Jehovah's commanded us not to fear. So I'm not going to fear. I'm just going to lay my head down and let my life go out of me. I'm tired. Interference is here. There is an interference. The Most High says that the battle belongs to him. Something blue is out here attached to something going on. It's called the president, because the president came out today. Nothing but a freaking failure. We have a military energy that's coming out here. Also, bad karma coming to somebody who's undeserving. And it's stated somebody's house upside down. And this is also making some type of progress on something for some of y'all's cases. So anyway, and we're gonna look and see what's in the hidden space. Says separation is necessary out here. Yeah, there is. It is. It's time for some things to stop. It's time for some things to stop. The snake is in the hidden. No, anyway, there's two women out here in the hidden space. It's got some freaking nasty to them. Okay, a freaking homosexual doing some nonsense out here. There is a danger on the freak, on the stupid snake. They got hidden intentions out here, but or they've had it. It says that their secrets out. Their stupid secrets out. Somebody who acts is out here. Again, something about, I think somebody was in the movies, came out in the other reading as well. And so, anyway, if you're new, look, let me just tell you something. Nobody ever had to know anything about how I felt about homosexuality until a dyke thought that they were going to pursue me, and I've never been that way, and I never will go that way, and they got pissed off because I don't go that way, and they thought they were going to do some crap with me on my platform and do some stuff, and I got pissed about it in a really big freaking way because they violated my rights, and then I began to be very vocal about homosexuality and went right into our dictionary and read out of the dictionary on the etymology of the word perversion, and you can find homosexuality there, and then I punched him in the freaking face on my screen with the information. Now that absolutely agrees with God Almighty's word. It's a perversion, and God says that it's connected to, like, he looks at it like vomit, like a dog, and you being vomited out of the land with it. Okay, I don't care what people think about it. And when you've been violating, somebody trying to pursue you and you don't go that way, and somebody getting ticked because you don't, the battle's real, folks. The battle's real out here. So you get ticked off at me because I'm very blunt about some of the things that I say, but you don't really know what I've gone through with this freaking wicked, nasty piece of perverted piece of crepe. And the piece of nutcase sits here and does some crap on my technologies and thinks that they can control me, or whoever is. There's a group involved in some nonsense out here. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of it. My life is not a game. I have worth. I have talent. I have seen the hand of God on my platforms be so magnificent. And what you people have done has spoiled somebody who now is going to spoil you right back. And if I take my life, if I decide to go ahead and slit my wrist right on the screen, then you bear my blood, and my blood be upon you, because it will be. My prayer is like Samson. God, remember me for this situation's sake, and kill every one of them if I gotta go for being clean in the matter. Most certainly they must die for